All right. Hi, everybody. This is Shauna. Welcome back to my channel. Nice to see you guys here again. This is another pick a card reading. I know I'm supposed to follow my format of doing our tasting around the world videos, but right now this kind of has me in a chokehold. So as you can already see, this video's topic is going to be who's obsessed with you. I also want to let you guys know that if need be, I will get into why they're obsessed with you if that is necessary. But for now, that's our question. We've got 4 options, obviously. Number 1 is going to be the Blistex. Number 2 is this perfume. It's, I think, bubblegum or whatever. Number 3 is going to be this body spray. If anybody wants to know, I think it says it's a sweet vanilla flavor, or you can just pick because of like the shape, but that's what it is. And then number 4 is going to be this herb grinder. All right, it's Care Bear and it's really cute. All right, so y'all go ahead and y'all take your pick and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. If you guys picked this Berry Blistex, then welcome. You are in the right place. I hope my toes are not in this screen here. All right, so if you picked this Berry Blistex, then you've come to the right place. And we're going to get started with your reading. All right? So, ancestors and spirit guides. Let me see if I can turn this around just a little bit. Oop, now you can see my carpet, and I don't want that. Okay, so ancestors and spirit guides. For pile 1, who is obsessed with them? Who is obsessed with them? Who's obsessed with pile 1? Ooh, we got something immediately. Let's see. So we got 2 cards. All right, this is someone. It's not that they lack taking initiative there as much as they're not interested. Okay, this is not the best angle at all, but bear with me. You see here we got the Page of Wands and we got the 4 Cups. See, the 4 Cups is my loser card. That's where God gives you a blessing or gives you an option, gives you an answer, and you don't see that answer. Let me just be outright with you. You don't see the answer. You're not interested. You're not trying. Whatever it is that this person is not interested in being, it would be the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is a pretty good card. It is, and it's something that you ought to at least want to be, but whoever this person is that's obsessed with you is not trying to be that. Okay, for one thing. We have the 5 of Swords here at the bottom. So this person, it's not necessarily that they're a win at all costs because it's like they're a loser. So it's like kind of a lose-lose situation, but they don't really care. You know, they're just busy focusing on you. Now, you picked this Blistex, so I would think that you are a clean girl or guy type of aesthetic. You take really good care of yourself. They may be jealous of your lips, perhaps, or maybe your physical appearance in general. Heck, as a matter of fact, they could be jealous of you being clean. You know, that's a possibility. I noticed that this is Blistex, so it is a medicated lip balm. This person could have HSV and maybe kind of project that onto you. I mean, I could see how, you know, because this person looks pretty ignorant. You know, you'd have to be, you know, obsessed with someone, right? So let's see what else Spirit has to say. I just decided to pay attention to this. You could like fruit or like fruity scents as well. I'm getting that too. Yeah, you could just really be the type to keep up with what you need to keep up with. So let's see what else we got here. Spirit or ancestors and spirit guides, because let me leave Spirit out of this. I never really knew who that was. So let's go. Who is obsessed? Gosh, they are just a liar. So for another thing, I noticed that this person is a liar. They could be a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could be a water sign person. Okay, this person is also very sneaky. They tend to be quite underhanded. But you know, you see he's stealing in broad daylight. So it's pretty obvious that this person, you know, is a liar. I wouldn't necessarily say that they were a thief, because I mean, no one literally is claiming the swords that this guy is taking. So that is a mystery. We'll leave out, you know, the parts, but I mean, you could take what fits. The person could, I guess, be a thief, but I would at least say that they're a liar. Okay, this person is very lower vibrational, and like I said, crows or ravens, like blackbirds, can be a symbol to you. This could be you in your life right now. You're extremely abundant, but I would mostly focus on the fact that this could be a water sign female or feminine presenting male. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that that male has to be feminine presenting per se. And I'm going to just let you interpret that for what you should interpret that for. Ancestors and spirit guides, who's obsessed with pile 1? Somebody working to get somewhere, but they're not getting anywhere. It's like, you know how people complain about dead-end jobs, but dead-end jobs don't really stop people from succeeding. They don't stop people from getting anywhere. They don't stop anything. I'm sure that you noticed this 3 of Wands at the bottom. They're not getting any of this. They're not focused on expansion. Their Jupiter energy is extremely blocked. I want to say, so there's a lack of expansion. There's a lack of luck. There is literally a lack of paying attention to opportunities. Like they're missing their blessings, and they're blocking their blessings because they're just a really nasty, lazy person from the looks of things. Now, here's the 8 of Pentacles. They're focused on nothing. They look at the tiny details of a picture instead of seeing the broader picture, and it's to the detriment of them. You know how when you're cleaning, you kind of have to, it's smart to focus on one area at a time, but what it's not smart to do is like hyper focus on one part, because once you do that, you'll be cleaning at nothing. Like, say if you're wiping a piece of glass or a mirror with a paper towel. Paper towel sometimes can leave behind lint, and you are like really hyper focused on the lint that you're leaving behind in that mirror, instead of just saying, okay, well, there are no streaks, and walking away. That's kind of what this person does. But it's not only with cleaning, because I mean, they are a dirty person. I am getting that this person is dirty. But they do that with their real life. They do that with things that are important. And I know I can't be the only one. You could be picking up on their energy as well. It happens. This person very much so does mean to be imposing. I want to let you know. Because once again, this is the card of dexterity. This is the card of focus. This is the card of working. This is the card of hard work. This person is so focused on you. If you needed a confirmation, if there's anybody obsessed with you in general, this would be your yes card. Yes, they are. This should never come up in this type of reading, and that person is trying to prove that they're not obsessed with you, okay? So there's that. Now, spirit guides and ancestors, what else do you have for my pile 1s? What else do you have for my pile 1? Let me see. We're 7 minutes in. 7 minutes in. You could be a well-dressed person. You could be, and that is why they're jealous of you. You could be very focused. You could have Leo energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a Leo, but we all know what Leos are about. They are the showstoppers. They are the superstars of the zodiac, if that makes any sense. And that could very well be you guys in a nutshell. Okay, so what we have here, this person is obviously extremely stressed. Okay, they've got many sleepless nights. They suffer from nightmares. They suffer from lots of anxiety, maybe because they're always doing something to people that they don't have any business doing. Sometimes things have a way of catching up to you. This person is in deep poverty at the moment. They are extremely impoverished. Okay, but what this card is saying to me, because I'm so focused on the sand that is around this man, is that they're not getting out of that poverty. Usually the Five of Cups, you know, with tarot, with everything, change is the only thing that is permanent. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think that while things change, what will change is their level of poverty. But they're not exactly going to get out of it, and it's hard, you know? I see the Six of Cups. This person may be pining for an ex. This person might be stuck in the past, whether that be stuck in childhood or stuck romantically. Maybe they tend to spin the block a lot. Maybe all they do is spin the block. Who knows? But I can tell that this person, what just came to me is that they are obsessed with your love life as well. They're obsessed with who you're with, who you're spinning the block. They're obsessed with your soulmates. If you've had any type of connections with anybody that are indeed deep, this person is working on providing illusions. Okay, in regards to a soulmate, I think, and this is the pile I would pick because I am very much so clean girl aesthetic, like all the way. If you saw me every day, you know. But yeah, but this person is not in the least bit interested in minding their business. Your ancestors and spirit guides, if they're anything like mine, hell, could be giving warnings. The universe itself could be giving this person warnings, and they just won't stop. They don't understand that this is what they're in permanently, and this is all they're headed into. And it's like, see how the Six of Cups, it also reminds me of a cycle. It's like doubling back and back and back and back, if that makes any sense. Do you guys see what I'm trying to say? They're going back and back and back and back. And they're obviously, as they should be, under a lot of stress. So, ancestors, spirit guides, do you have any more for my pile one as far as to who, is jealous of them? And then why they really want to draw my attention to this World card. You must got a lot going on. You could be a student, you could be graduating, you could be doing really great things with your life. I always pay attention to what her posture is, how she's standing, how she has her head held up, how she's dressed, her physique, like how her body looks in this card. There's water, so there's abundance, there's fertility, there's coolness, there's peace, she's got support. If you can see support coming from life itself, and you see the rest. She's got Barbie feet, so that would tell me, if you ever watched like America's Next Top Model, you would know that you could be very gorgeous, which I am. Here's the Judgment card. This person, I want to let you know, regardless of what your situation is, why they're obsessed with you. Pretty much in a nutshell, the reason they're obsessed is because they're jealous, they're extremely envious, they're a hater, pretty much. But, here's the Judgment card, and we all know what judgment is. We always are going to think of judgment as the day of judgment, our day of reckoning, our day where we stand in front of our one and only judge, ultimately, and he judges us. This person will get their comeuppance. They'll get what's coming to them eventually. Now, will they stop? No. First of all, no, they're not going to stop, but they are facing judgment. And if that makes you feel any better, this is pretty much all they're headed towards. This is it. And this is why I apparently intuitively laid this out this way, because ultimately this is what they're doubling back to. If you get what I'm saying, if you know, you know. But before that, if you want to get on a lower, a little bit pettier level, this is it. But in reality, it's both, So I think I'll stop there. No, let me give you guys 15 minutes. I'll do another. Okay, here they are. You don't have much stress in your life. You don't have many things to worry about. And this person, I don't know who they were before. I'm not going to say a past life. Hell, since they're so obsessed with childhood, I don't know who they were in their childhood. But the world has brought them to their knees. Life is literally has them crumbling. You know what I'm saying? And even if they tried to stand, you see how if he were to try to stand, his back would be cut by these swords. He literally can't. This man would have to crawl from up underneath wherever the hell he is. Excuse me, I cursed. Wherever he's at right now, because I don't even know what the heck that's supposed to be. But wherever he is, you know, to be able to stand. So in order for this person to move forward, in order for this person to move past this, they would have to do a lot of accepting. They would have to be more humble. There would have to be some, you know, humbling done. I'm noticing this red thing in the back. I'm not sure if that is a monkey or not. It could be the demons, you know, the monkeys on their back, because I'm sure they, as you can see, they've got a lot of problems. That's how I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, you can see the pain etched in his face. Let me see if I can get you one more in these last 30 seconds. One more. Okay. 3 of Wands. You got a lot of plans. You got a lot of life living ahead of you. You got a lot of blessings coming in. You know, your ships are sailing in, as they say. Look at that sun. Yellow is such a good color for the positivity that's coming into your life, for the positivity that you plant, for the positivity that, excuse me, because girl, now I'm getting tongue-tied, for the positivity that you are, you know. So yeah, pile number 1, I'll go ahead and stop there. That is your reading, even though I'm being drawn to pulling this out. You could also very well be a student. Okay, and this person spies on you. They could, you could be very intelligent for one thing, but they could ride past your house. They could habitually check your social media. Your social media could be the reason why they're so jealous of you, you know. And with that, we'll stop, okay? All right, so that was your reading, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, night, evening. I will see you at another pile that you may have picked, or I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. All right, my pile 2s, how y'all doing? This is your reading if you've picked the Moschino perfume. So today we're going to find out who's obsessed with you. Okay, and then if need be, I'll get into why. But I mean, if you're here, I'm quite sure you already know why. So let's get started. Ancestors and spirit guides, who is obsessed with our pile 2? Who's obsessed with pile 2? The people who picked this Moschino perfume. Who's obsessed? Who's obsessed with them? Who is obsessed? Hot, hot, hot. Ace of Coins. It could be somebody you work with. Someone you work with. Someone at your job. I know for certain. Here's the Emperor card at the bottom. It could be a male that you work with. Ancestors, spirit guides, give me some more. Give me some more. Okay. Now I have to find the diamond card. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Because I think one flipped over, but I can't find it. Maybe it didn't. Hang on. Shoot, when I know it did. I think that's what I saw. Okay, you guys get extra time because I can't find your card. Hold on. All right, it doesn't want to be found. Okay, I'll take that as a sign. This person is very elusive. This person is very sneaky. This person is very underhanded. They could do witchcraft, heavy, the negative kind. Or they could just be a very nasty person, you know. but quite elusive. Ancestor spirit guys, give me more. Give me more on this person. Give me more. All I keep seeing is a big behind pentacle. Okay? Pentacle, not a pinnacle. Pentacle. I'll take this one too. All right, you could have high priestess energy. Like I said, you know what? As a matter of fact, this person is into the occult. That's what that is. Here's the devil card, and then here's the strength card here. This person is into occult behavior, nasty things, things that normal people don't necessarily try to get into once they are dabbling in spirituality, I guess we'll call it. Bringing big devil energy. They could be extremely envious of your hands. I'm specifically paying attention to this lady's hands. Yeah, there could be some envy around your hands. You do with that what you want. Because, I mean, only you know. This person could also be envious of you because you are wise. I'm looking at this too. You could be in a relationship because number 2 is about partnerships, diplomacy, things like that. I would say you are extremely intelligent. This person is obsessed, and I mean deeply, monstrously obsessed. I mean, as nasty as you think they could go, they would go, because here's the devil card, and there's nothing nice about that ever. I don't care what anybody says. Here's the strength card. Something's holding them back. See, you see how this thing is so ferocious? You know, let me show you. You see how the animal is just roaring and she's like pulling it back so calmly? This person really wants to hurt you. I don't know what that's about or what hands have to do with anything. They want to fight. They want to put hands on you. Their hands, not loving hands, not tender hands, violent hands. But then again, I mean, I'm getting that part, and that's the truth, but I'm not understanding how they're jealous of your hands. Like, what does that mean? I mean, let me block out the wrist part because it's specifically the hands. Not even the nail, it's the hands. Okay, I see a palm tree in the back. So maybe you travel a lot. This person could be obsessed with you traveling. Okay, that's weird. They could be obsessed with you traveling. Probably wanting to know where you'll go next or rushing you to go. This person's a pocket watcher as well, because there are other cards in the tarot deck that represent work and employment, but you got the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Coins. So that is telling me that this person is obsessed with your money, among other things. Because it looks like everything about you they don't like. And I mean, even she's sitting pretty. She is, but she's also, most importantly, sitting smart. So I would keep that in mind as well. Yeah, something about your hands. Definitely. Something about your hands. Yeah, this person, either they're obsessed with your hands or they're jealous of them. But I get the feeling that they're hating on your hands. That's weird. Okay. Here's somebody else stuck in the past or obsessed with your ex. Like, did you leave somebody recently, or like, what is going on here? Oh my God, the Five of Swords is reversed. See, I told you, not only are you getting the Five of Swords, but you've also got the Devil card here, and the Five of Swords is reversed. This person is crazy. Here's another job card, but that's also with the Ace of Wands. That's also sex. Yeah, this person has an issue. This person has a serious issue. Like a serious, serious problem. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see if I could get more. You could have a baby face, have a sort of innocence to you. And maybe that's why this Ace of Wands is coming out. They could be like some sick pervert that's obsessed with your sex life, perhaps. Yeah. And not only are they obsessed, but they're doing shit. I mean, ooh, I cussed. Not only are they obsessed, but they're doing stuff. What the heck? Okay, I wish you could see the things that I'm seeing in my third eye. And here's the Emperor card again. So there's a male involved here. For some strange reason, I know that this is a female, but there's a male involved. And that's sad, because not even to say that they're partnered up, because they're not. You know how that goes. But let me explain what it is that I'm seeing. So there would be one extent where this person or this female has a friend, and she's putting that friend on you, knowing that that friend is a dog. He's dirty. He means nobody no good. He's shady. But this person is doing magic so that you can Ace of Wands weirdos. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a humbling tactic. They don't really have any rhyme or reason for that. Or at least I don't see one yet, other than their jealousy. And the crazy part about it is I haven't seen any of your physical. This is a rapist. Yeah, this is, yeah. All right, just a heads up. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, let me get some more. I'll try to get more. Hold on. Let me get more. Ancestors and spirit guides, what do you... have to say about this? Who's obsessed? What more information do you have about this person? I don't think they have more. I think they want me to read what's already here. Now, my attention is being drawn to this bottle. You could smell good. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. I just realized I got the light on in my kitchen and I'm not even in there. Rich people behavior. Just kidding. You could smell really good. Come from money. Have some sort of wealth. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily, but you know, you could. Just saying. This is like designer brand fragrance. So I don't think it's an eau de parfum. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But yeah, let me smell it. Maybe that'll tell me. You could be very sweet, have a bubbly personality. And this person is just fucking miserable. I mean, if you could see them physically, they're unattractive. Now, I don't go into people's bodies and stuff, but it's their face, man. It's their face. You know how you read a face and you know who that person is? This person's nasty. You could wear silver. Do you wear silver? Because I wear silver. This might, God might be trying to tell me something. Hold on now. You might have little funny ears. Maybe somebody you love always does that to your ears. I don't know. Something about your ears. This person might have wished for your ears to itch. Let me see. What's my time? Let me see. Yeah, this Five of Swords reversed and the Devil card is really getting me. Here's a Six of Cups. Six of Cups. This person is impish. Like very simple-minded, but very... They're simple-minded, but they're very devious. Like, you know how usually people are simple and they're happy-go-lucky and they're, you know, bright and stuff like that? I feel like you're the happy-go-lucky person. Not childish at all, but they're childish and just very negative, dark, evil. No, I don't want to call it dark because that's redundant. But they're actually kind of evil. But I do want to bring your attention to this Ace of Swords here. Whenever I see this is my winning card. So, I mean, whatever it is, don't really worry about it. It can't affect you as much as it's affecting them. But let me see if I can get more on why they're obsessed with you. What the heck? Red. Now I'm being drawn to the nails, but not necessarily the color. You could be like really, I guess, hot, I suppose. And I mean, what I'm getting is that it's a sensory overload for this person because they are just so down in the dumps. Like they're weird. This person is like very nasty. Like this, if they died and had the power to stay, I guess, Earthside, they'd be a lower level entity. This is a person just really driven by just really lower levels. They may have attachments, demonic attachments to them and need like an exorcism. This person would need an exorcism. They don't just need a cleanse. They need an exorcism. They need what Emily Rose got. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think that would work because whatever it is that they have on them is winning. If that makes any sense. Won already. It already won. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. You might have known this person in childhood, from childhood. So that could be why they're so obsessed, but that's not necessarily why they're so evil. I don't even see where this person has a hard time letting go. I just see that they're fucking, I mean, girl, I cussed again. I just see where they're freaking crazy. You get what I'm saying? You see how the lion's like wilding out and then there's this shadiness going on and then there's the devil. This person just has a lot of freaking problems. An ex could be coming back into your life. That could be a constant where they've got to chase people down and get rejected. You don't. You know, if someone wants to spin the block, they're spinning the block coming back to you and not the other way around always. Like you're not crawling to them. They're kind of looking back at you while you're minding your business. Now I'm looking at this stick. You could have some form of protection. You could exercise a lot. Maybe you walk. This person's thirsty. I'm looking at all these cups. This person is real freaking thirsty. Which is why no, that's not why they're attacking like this. That's not why they're attacking like this. That's just another attribute of their personality. Thirst. Yeah, thirst. See, this is the kind of person, and I don't like to bring up this kind of behavior. You guys are running a little bit late. I mean, longer, but that's fine. They want love, but don't know what it is. They want something that they're just not capable of having, if that makes any sense. But you do, because you are literally of that. And you don't chase, you attract, I see. And this person is very much so a chaser. Hell, they're not a chaser. They're a maker. I really don't know any other way to put this. They are just really freaking weird. But you work with this person. And they're obsessed. I don't see them following you. I do see witchcraft. I see that much. I see a cult. Okay, I see the knowledge for them to want this shit. I mean, excuse me, because the knowledge is there. We get on TikTok, we get on Instagram, we can Google things, you know, stores are readily available. So this information and the tools are easily accessible to everyone. You know, but once again, I don't see them winning, but this person is very obsessed. They are very obscure. Just honestly very strange. I mean, you've got a right to smell good. I'm not understanding why that's just sticking with me. It really never left. But pile number 2, I'll go ahead and stop there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, night, evening. I'll see you in another pile if you picked one. If not, I'll see you in the next video. All right, y'all. Bye. All right. Hello, my pile number 3s. What's up? What's up? You made it. This is your reading if you picked this sweet vanilla smelling perfume. All right. I can already tell this person is suffering from a level of poverty, but how serious it is, you be the judge. I hope this is not on camera. It might be. I didn't mean for it to. If you could hear something, there's people outside, and yes, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. But we mind our business around here. So, let's get started. What do I want to say about this? Your skin tone. You may have a complexion similar to this. You could have a very clear complexion, like very smooth, because this is like not in like alcohol-based body spray. It's very, oh, it's got glycerin in it. I was going to say it's like got like an oily texture. It's very amber-like. Kind of reminds me of amber. I mean, you could look up that stone if you want to, but I'm noticing that. You could be from Texas. You could like the color pink or white. You could like the color white. Okay. Ancestors and spirit guides. Who is obsessed? Wow. Okay, this person is watching and waiting. I want to say. This person may watch you a lot. You might see them staring at you. They could be pregnant. Because 7 of Pentacles is about reaping what you sow. Or you've sown and now you're waiting for your reap. So I see this as someone waiting. This is someone patient. Could be a water sign male. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't know what this thing is, but I don't know. My attention is drawn to it. Maybe you can make sense of it. Perhaps they're a farmer. Maybe they're into agriculture. Maybe they're into gardening. They could be into gardening. Here's the 10 of Wands. This person is lonely First of all, they're lonely and they've got a lot of burdens. They have a lot of problems. See, this person watches you and they wait. And you can take that any way you want to, but I would mainly take it as they wait to have things to say. They wait for things to talk about. They wait for things to bring to your attention. If this person is constantly in your face. Jumper. Okay, they could just be, they're envious, of your very spirit. And that's a little bit why they're obsessed. Like I said, you could be very homey, very family oriented, warm. And this person is not. Y'all are going to run a little bit longer too, because I got to think about this. Let me look. Because this is the Two of Swords. This person is like dead, if that makes any sense. Like they're like, oh my God, I'm trying to figure out a way to explain it. They're like, I mean, because you guys remember I showed you the Hermit with this Ten of Wands. But with this Two of Swords, it's like they're dead. Especially with the Seven of Coins. The Seven of Pentacles is not really doing anything. I don't think you guys got a ghost hating on you. It's definitely a person. I'm getting it's a person. But just very dead. Like empty. Wow. Okay. That's weird. Wow, yeah, this person is yeah, four of swords. That's like my rest card. That's again another card of not doing anything. Wow. Yeah, I mean, because it would have to take like a really weird person to be jealous of your skin tone, right? Because now I'm being drawn to like how this is like so honey colored and smooth. It's like it's reminding me of skin. Yeah, it reminds me of skin. Yeah, this person's weird. Just I don't know, take what I'm saying because it's the truth. And I just thought about this. You don't have to be this specific. Well, we're making up new words now. It's late. You don't have to be this. Your skin does not have to be this color. You could just have a really pretty skin tone. You could have really nice skin. Like, because the way it moves is like so silky. Oh, shit, I was about to say, if that's the case, their favorite color might be, never mind. Okay. Just Six of Coins. Oh, this person's getting by on a wing and a prayer. Lots of handouts. Can they even feed themselves at this point? Like, what is going on here? Oh my. For some strange reason, I don't see normal depression. But I guess you could kind of think of it that way. Okay, so your person is depressed and they could be obsessed with you because you are blessed. And they're kind of just in zombie mode. But they're not really, because zombies don't feel lonely. But you get what I'm saying? Like, they've just got all these problems and they've got to keep trucking, but they've got to do it alone. They're not really getting anywhere with it. So there's lots of stagnation. But I don't take this as them waiting for their harvest to come in. I take this as them waiting and watching you. Like, they're focused on you. What? Girl, like, if they had a signature sound, it would be white noise. Ancestors and spirit guides, you guys have more for me? This one jumped out. The Two of Wands. They're obsessed with where you're going, what you're planning, what you want out of life, what your dreams are, what your goals are. It's almost like they want to be in your head, as if they want to walk in your skin. Or they wish they could. They wish they could walk in your skin. This person is very miserable. How do they look? How does this person look? Ancestors and spirit guides, how does the person that is obsessed with my pile number 3 look? In a nutshell, just give me something general so that I can give them. How does this person look? Because I don't think that you even see this person. Oh, wow. All right, so we got the Moon card. They could look like a stark raving mad lunatic. First of all, you see how this dog is like laughing at the moon and he's on his back? Then there's a lobster. Where the heck have you ever seen a lobster floating like this, unless he's dead? And we got the Five of Swords again, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Staffs. So how does this person look? They look, well, like they're carrying like a dark aura. I'd say that much. Very shadowy. I would say this person has a shadowy appearance. Very shady. Maybe they have a pointy nose. I would say that they kind of give like that colonizer type energy, if you get what I'm saying. So noise. Girl, sorry for the noise in the background. But pointy nose. And I don't necessarily mean by their race they could give off like that colonizer energy or that aura. This person could be white, but I don't know, they don't have to be. Okay, now I'm looking at our Ace of Swords. Not doing this? No. Good. Ace of Swords. This person could seem naught, if that makes any sense. Like really skinny, bony, starving, not really nourished. Like really empty, you know? As far as appearance goes. Because they don't have to be skinny. I'm not seeing that they're skinny, because in this card I'm seeing that they could be fat. Or bigger. No, fat. But still just very much so empty. If you looked at them. Like very hollow. But overweight. They could have brown hair. They could have red hair. But that doesn't matter because hair color changes. Hmm. Could be somebody you work with. Could be somebody that's seeing you while they were at work. You might not work with them. You could have just been out at a restaurant. You could frequent a store. You can just frequent the place that this person is at, and they see you and they watch. I think they might be waiting to approach you. But approach for what? Ancestors, ooh, approach for what? Okay, maybe they like you. Wow. Approach for what? When they're envious. Let me look at this. Because, I mean, King of Cups. Perhaps to drain your emotions. Because, I mean, just because it's the King of Cups doesn't mean that that person is loving. It could just represent a person. And it does. Perhaps you're empathic. Maybe you've got psychic or intuitive abilities. You know better than I do. I'm specifically paying attention to the air. You see the air here. Stumps me. That's very disturbing. Oh, how can I describe this? Let me move their appearance out of the way so that I can get something. What? Let me look for an outcome. What is the outcome of this? Like, what is this person? Can I have a clarifier? I'll ask for a clarifier. Can I have a clarifier on... As a matter of fact, let me go get my other deck. That'll be smarter. I'll be right back. All right, ancestors and spirit guides, let me get a clarifier on this King of Cups. What does this person want? I can't figure it out. And oops, I don't want you guys to see these. But what does this person want? Like, what is... Oops. Oh, okay, good. I'll take that one. And I'll read this. It, because I didn't mean for you guys to see that, but it looks like... ouch. Oh, fudge. Get my toe out of that. It looks like nothing, because I just got the Two of Swords. So, but then again, I still have the Knight of Cups. So they do want to make you a love offer, but they're envious of you. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, see, here's the Four of Cups here. Why are they making a love offer? Ancestors, spirit guides, see, y'all are getting extra. Why are they making a love offer? Well, I mean, excuse me, they're not, actually, because this is the Knight of whatever. But anyways. Oh my God. And in all honesty, it's just to bother you. Wow. You see, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Look, let me switch it around. Hold on. So that you guys can see. Do you see the look on this lady's face? Now, you could be wise. You could be intelligent. This is the Hermit card in this deck. You could be happy all by yourself. You know, this lady is well, you know, seasoned. She's, you know, they just want to bother you. They don't necessarily want anything in particular. Nothing good. Any damn going way. Well, that would explain why they're jealous, because I'm like, the King of Cups. Wow. All right, well, pile number 3, that is your reading. You do with that what you want. But I don't see this person right. This person doesn't have anything else to do. Really, like nothing to look forward to. They're empty. That's really mean. Now, I'm quite sure there are only adults that are watching my channel, but just in case you're not, yeah, that's what this person wants. Just to kind of kill your vibe a little bit, throw you off your path, confuse you even. All right, but you'll be all right. All right, so pile number 3, that was your reading. Thank you for watching. I'm sure you got like 20 minutes, but have a good day, night, evening, and I'll see you at another pile because we only got one more left. But I'll see you at another pile if you pick, but if not, I'll see you next time. Bye now. All right, pile number 4, welcome. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? If you pick this Care Bear herb grinder, then this reading is for you. You've come to the right place. So, right off the bat, I'm not even going to read into all of that because it's not calling to me at the moment. Who's obsessed with you? Who's obsessed with you? Who is obsessed? Who's obsessed? Who's obsessed? You could be LGB, you know the people. LGBTQ. It's a King of Wands. And the way he's leaned forward, he is like, this guy's an asshole. I mean, he could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This could be a masculine woman. This could be a masculine man. I could be jealous of your masculinity. Jealous of your pride. You could be pretty. Single, perhaps. Because I just saw the 9 of Pentacles. Who's jealous? 3 of Swords. This person could be sad. They cry a lot. They may be in a third-party situation. One thing's for certain is that they are miserable. And this sign doesn't have to be his sun sign. It could be in his big 3. It could just be heavy in his chart, his or her chart somewhere. But this person, whoever they are, they're miserable. I'm being drawn to this Care Bear right here with the blue one, with his tongue sticking out. Whoa. That flew. Guess I'll take both of these. Let me see, maybe I'll get a message out of this. You could have just got a new job. or this person is new to your job. This person is not very religious. I don't think that they believe in God, but they're not necessarily atheists. They are just really a butthole. Okay, so off the camera somewhere, because I still don't want you guys seeing that, because it's I have the Hierophant listed as the mother in this deck, and I have the Empress, which is listed as the WHORE, but it's the Empress and the Hierophant. So I can see why they're envious of you. You probably have a very warm, cuddly personality. You might like tea. This person is lonely as well. They're kind of miserable. It's not what the Hermit card means. I'm just intuitively going off of what the picture says. Person's lonely. We got the Death card. You could be going through a lot of changes, or this person is being forced to do some shadow work, perhaps a little bit of self-searching, kill old habits, put aside their ego. They could be going through a lot of changes. That could be anything. Like I said, they could have just started a new job. It doesn't necessarily have to be your job. I mean, at your job, but it could be. So if there are any new employees that came in, this could be them. You could be a water sign female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a feminine presenting male, or you know what I'm saying, any variation of that. But to this person, you give off Empress energy. Now, I can't show this picture of the Empress, but we all probably know, I mean, if you're watching this, what the Empress tarot card represents. But she's like in the bed, nude, spread eagle, right? But she's got like her hair pulled up and it's like really suggestive. So this person sees you as attractive. Maybe you don't want them. Maybe you do. But I mean, he's kind of miserable. Seven of Cups. You got a lot of options. This person, because I'll get to this later. Hold on. Sheesh. Oh, here's the Empress. Oh, and then that wants to come out again. Okay, so I'm going to put these to the side. Okay, this person may be fantasizing about you a lot, sees you as one of their options, something that they really, really want. This person wants you. But you seem out of reach. Yeah. The Eight of Wands. Maybe you're new at your job. Either way. Eight of Wands. Maybe they talk to you a lot. Maybe this person talks a lot. Maybe they notice you talk a lot. And they could be obsessing over the things you say, if you've said anything to them. This person could be once again, a fire sign. As I mentioned before, heavy on the fire. Because wands represents fire. So once again, that's going to be your Leo, Sag, Aries. Okay, like I said, you could be a water sign female. We got the Empress in the last deck, but I can show this one. This, we still know what the Empress means, but this would be, I guess, just a more G-rated version of that. Here we have the Ten of Cups and the Devil card with the Empress card. This person may think you want to bear children. They see you as someone who would make a good mother. Because like I said, it's something about your personality that this person is picking up on. You know how dudes be. Because I 100% am certain that whoever picked this pile or is watching it, whoever this message is for, is a female. Like you've got lady parts and you want to keep those. Yeah, this person sees you as wife material, mom material, but there's something devious about it. Like there's something forbidden, you know? Forbidden was the word I was looking for. There's something forbidden about it. They feel like it's forbidden. They feel like it's taboo. Like they're wanting something, or they're seeing something in you. Like they're wanting something from you that they should not. They feel like it's inappropriate. They want to move fast. They kind of make rash decisions. Yeah, this person is new at a job somewhere. They just got a new job. They want to have a son with you. This isn't that bad yet, because now I'm looking at the Three of Cups. This isn't bad at all. No, you lucked out. Somebody just kind of wants to, well, it doesn't say give you the business. It actually says give you, the house and the van, and the kids to go with it. The son specifically to go with it. This guy really sees you in an extremely high light. That's also another meaning of the Sun card. Yeah. And I'm hearing that Frankie Beverly and Maze, I think the sun rises and sets. Rises and sets and rises on you. Something like that. Rises and shines on you or something like that. What is the words? Let me think about this. Rises and shines on you before I let go. That I think the sun rises and sets on you or something like that. You got this man jonesing. Like, what is going on here? But then there's still that devil card. So he feels like this is inappropriate somehow. I don't know what's making it inappropriate. Let's find out. Okay, so here's the Three of Cups. He wants to celebrate. Have some tea, have a couple drinks. Be your friend. Friendly banter. But then, yeah, this guy, he likes you. Here's a Chariot. He may drive. You may drive something that looks like a chariot, ride around in it. I don't know, whichever way. This person is smart. I can say that much. This person is smart. Whether you notice or not, you don't seem very interested. I mean, especially if you like the same sex and you're not, well, you're never mind. But yeah, I mean, no danger sensed. He just kind of wants to knock you up. Like, he really likes you. He really, really likes you. Like, I don't know, because maybe I've seen you before, maybe I haven't. But you're a very pretty lady. I mean, so I mean, he's right. Let me see if I can put this in the order so that you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, so he likes you. Look how he's leaning forward. He's like salivating. He likes you. This is you holding your snake, minding your business. You've got toe rings and all that jazz, incense going in the background. You got a hat, some jewelry, a stick to defend yourself if need be. You probably have a pet. You could have a snake, or you could have a pet, or doesn't have to be. Doesn't really matter. Because I don't know who's going to click on this. So the pet thing is not as heavy as the fact that this guy likes you and wants to start a family. But devil energy, because you might be gay. I don't know. What? All right, but that's who's obsessing. He is making plans. I just heard that Matrimony song by Usher. Not like the ancestors are playing it for me. He's been making plans, right? But that shit, I mean, is just highly inappropriate. But I mean, you know how it be. So there you go. That is your reading, pile number 4. Let me see if I can get you some closing messages. Let's get you something. I'll pull from my other deck because they want me to pay attention to imagery. Anything else from my pile? What else from my pile 4? Because obviously there's something else. Let me see if I can show you this. They may be into tying you up, or you like tying people up, bondage of some sort, BDSM. They may be obsessed with you because of that, and they want to put you in this position or something similar to it. And just so you know, they might want you to wear something like that while they put you in this position. Yeah, this guy, he likes... Is this a lustful energy? I mean, the devil card was out here. So I would kind of say yeah. But I mean, he sees you in a very high light. He likes you. But feels like he shouldn't. Or it's taboo. It's wrong in some type of way. I don't know. You know your situation. Let me know down in the comment section below if you made it this far. That was your reading. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, night, evening. If you picked a different pile, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you in another video. Bye now.